Mr. Desai, I'll fetch him. Enters again with the mayor and his retinue. Mayor, annoyed, unbelievable, shocking. How do you expect people to walk through all this rubbish? Why don't you all dispose of the garbage properly? Mrs. Patel, but we do, Mr. Mayor. We give our garbage to the garbage collector. Mrs. Joshi, yes, we don't litter our streets like this. Mr. Desai, or we take it to the dumping ground near the riverside, away from here. The rains then wash it away. Mrs. Patel, or the winds blow it away. Mayor, then how did it come back into the town overnight? Bus driver, that's the problem. Nobody knows how it got here. It's a mystery. Newspaper boy, it looks like someone has done it purposely to spoil our town. Mrs. Joshi, and endanger our children. Milkman, and hinder our daily work. Mayor, we will not tolerate this. I must look into this. I will not spare anyone who has done this. Who is responsible for this mess? Meanings. Retinue, a group of advisors, assistants, or others accompanying an important person. Annoyed, slightly angry, irritated. Mystery, something that is difficult or impossible to understand or explain. Spoil, diminish or destroy the value or quality of. Endanger, put someone or something at risk in danger. Hinder, make it difficult for someone to do something or for something to happen. Tolerate, permit. Responsible, to be the person who caused something to happen. Now here we see that Mr. Desai brings the mayor who is angry with the people and is blaming them for not disposing garbage properly. Mrs. Patel, Mrs. Joshi and Mr. Desai all tell the mayor various ways that they use to dispose the garbage. The mayor and everyone else is confused and want to know who has purposely littered the street. Enter animals who have been hiding. Deer, rabbit, birds, squirrel, bear, etc. Each one comes out from its cover turn by turn saying, Animals, we are responsible. We have brought in all the litter. We have spread the garbage all over the town. Dear, yes, we confess we did so. Mayor, what? You? How dare you? Mrs. Joshi, what right do you have to spoil our town and make it unsafe to move around? Bear comes forward. We have only brought back to you what belongs to you. Tell me, what right do you have to dump all this in the forest? The forest is our dwelling place. Our trees are dying and vanishing because of you. Where can we roost or build nest? Squirrel, and where can we live? Rabbit, you're worried about Madhu being injured because of sharp broken glass. Don't our young ones get injured too? Dear, yes, and we have no doctor to dress their wounds. Our young ones simply die. Madhu and Nidhi, oh no, how shocking, terrible. Tortoise, all the fish in the rivers and lakes die because of the waste dumped in water. How we suffer because of the chemicals and poisons. Bear, and so many animals who drink the polluted water fall ill and die. Dr. Sawant, yes, it is unfortunately true. Peacock, so we called a meeting and decided to return all your dangerous stuff back to you. We don't need it. Dwelling, place of residence. Vanishing, disappear suddenly and completely. Roost, a place to settle or congregate for rest or sleep. Unfortunately, sadly. Here we see different animals appear and they say that they are the ones who have littered and spread the garbage. They say that all the garbage that the town dumps in the forest, rivers, lakes, etc., they are returning it back to the town because they do not need it. All the garbage that the town people dump is harmful to the wildlife and it is killing and hurting the young ones and it is taking away their homes. Bear, anyway, we are not as cruel as you are. We have only returned the garbage. We have not poured chemicals and poisons onto your settlements. Mayor, I see you animals and birds do have a point. You are right. Mr. Desai, you have opened our eyes. We should not dump rubbish in the forest or rivers or lakes. Mrs. Patel, but where can we dispose of it? Mayor, if you all agree to sort out the litter, I will arrange for it to be collected separately. Then some of it can go for processing and some for recycling. Mrs. Joshi, good idea. Let's do just that. Mayor, let us save our Mother Earth from further harm. To the animals. Thank you, dear animals, for teaching us a lesson so effectively. We assure you we will not pollute or spoil your homes. I shall even warn those who go there for picnics. Some animals. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. They return. Mayor. Self-help is the best help. Let's clear this up. All, including the mayor, start picking up the litter. Meanings. Cruel means willfully causing pain or suffering to others or feeling no concern about it. Dispose. Get rid of. Pollute. Contaminate water, the air, etc. with harmful or poisonous substances. The bear points out that the animals are not cruel as the humans and have only returned the garbage and not the chemicals and poisons. The human characters all agree with the animals that they have not been disposing the garbage properly. And they all agree to sort out the litter and recycle garbage. The mayor thanks the animals for teaching them a lesson so well. The animals thank the mayor and go back to the forest. The mayor ends by saying, self-help is the best help, and he starts to clean up the litter. So children, what is the lesson that we have learned today in this lesson? Can you tell me what have we learned? We have learned that when we are disposing the garbage or the litter that we collect in our homes, we should do it responsibly. We should be careful that we don't litter when we go outside, because all this is polluting and harming our environment. It is not only harmful for animals and birds, but it is also harmful for us human beings. Children, with this we complete explanation for this lesson. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and take care.